It's being reported that the budget MacBook is going to be coming in the beginning of March. They're going to launch in the beginning of the March. And I feel like this MacBook, whatever they're going to call it, is it a MacBook Mini or something? I don't know. Is going to disrupt the laptop market completely because of what it's actually offering and what kind of brand Apple is. Because this laptop is going to be targeting the less powerful, the more simple use cases that people buy laptops for, like the Chromebooks and stuff like that, the more budget oriented laptops. And I'm hearing some rumors that the price might be $600, probably $599. And if that's the case, this is gonna be a seriously big for Apple, and it's gonna be a serious problem for everyone else because what this laptop offers, apart from the utility, because I think it's gonna have it's reported that it's gonna have an A18 Pro chip. And while I wouldn't like the A19 Pro chip because as powerful as that chip is, I mean, the A90 Pro could have future-proofed the laptop even more. But we don't know, maybe it is the A19 Pro chip. But with that chip, this laptop is going to have a decent amount of performance to do the basic stuff. And that's not really going to be the big deal when it comes to this laptop and why people will buy it, because it's a MacBook. That's a big reason why a lot of people are going to be buying it. Because a lot of people want a basic laptop to do just basic stuff, and they want a MacBook, but they don't want to spend that much money on a MacBook because they feel like they don't need it. And a lot of people can't afford it because it's still a lot of money, and even with $600, it's still a lot of money. But it could open up a whole new market, for college students, people who want to light tasks. That is a big market. And for them, if they have the option to get a MacBook, that's awesome. And the Mac OS software is good, and it probably work really well with the A18 Pro chip. They'll manage to make it work really well because they're making the processor and the software, as opposed to the competition who use a different processor and software. So I think it will be more integrated and all that. I mean, would I have liked an M1 chip or something in there? Sure, but the A18 Pro is enough. And if the M1 chip is in there, that could cause a problem for the other MacBooks. So I'm honestly okay with that. And this laptop, yeah, I think it's gonna be big. I think we're gonna see a lot more MacBooks, a lot of people using MacBooks, because at the $600 price tag, what would that be in rupees? How much would it cost? I think it would cost what, for 50,000-60,000 rupees. So probably around that price range, and that's a price range that a lot of people in India would look for in laptop if they're getting it on EMI. Because the other MacBook, if you want to get the new one, I think the price it's over 1 lakh something. The prices are high. But 60,000 rupees, yeah, I think a lot of people would go for that. And this MacBook is going to be huge, and it's probably going to take out the Windows laptop market completely if this one shows up and it's good value for money. Now, if it ends up being $700, maybe it might be a bit more difficult, but still, with the Apple branding, could work. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. And what else can we expect from this laptop? Well, with the A18 Pro chip, and it'll probably have a decent cooling fan and all that, I think the performance will be pretty good. And the display, I'm guessing it's not going to be really high-end display because they had to make sure to not mix this laptop in with their other MacBooks and cause a crossover. That's way too much of a risk. But yeah, this laptop, I feel like it could have a lot of potential. Now, would I personally buy this laptop? Well, when it comes to video editing and stuff, I don't think so. Because I need a lot more power and to be more future-proof and all that. But for most people, I think this would be enough. and a lot of people get a laptop just in case they need to do something, some light work. So yeah, this is gonna be a big deal, and I can't wait for launch. Oh yeah, I really think they should bring some fun colors for these laptops. Bring in the bright colors, the blues, the greens, the red. Well, maybe red. Probably a pink, black. Well, blacks. Maybe a black. But yeah, they should have some fun colors for this and do a type of iPhone 10R type of thing and bring a lot of great colors and all that. That would be exciting, and that would be appealing. And a lot of people buy this thing just for the colors and the Apple logo. So yeah, this is gonna be a big deal, and I can't wait for the launch to happen and see what they actually give us. I'm wondering if they're gonna give us. I'm not gonna talk about it right now. So yeah, feel like this is gonna be an exciting launch. So let's wait and see what happens.